If this video has found you, it is not by coincidence, not by accident, and not because you were randomly scrolling. There are moments when God gently places a message in front of you because your heart is ready to understand something your mind has been resisting for a long time, and today this message is about alignment, timing, healing, and a connection that may not make sense to the world but makes perfect sense to your soul. You may have noticed it already, or you may be feeling it quietly, but God is aligning you with someone younger than you, and the reason is far deeper than attraction, far deeper than age, and far deeper than what people will say or think. At first, this idea may confuse you. You may even feel uncomfortable admitting it to yourself. You might question whether it is right, whether it is real, or whether it is just a phase, but what you are experiencing is not surface-level desire. It is something much deeper, something spiritual, something purposeful. God does not bring people into your life randomly, and He especially does not align souls across time, experience, and maturity without a reason that serves growth, healing, and transformation for both people involved. You see, age is a human measurement, but souls do not age the way bodies do. Some souls are old and tired by the time they reach their 20s, while others remain gentle, hopeful, and open even after decades of pain. God looks at the soul, not the birth year. And sometimes the person who carries the healing you need is not the one who matches your age, your past, or your expectations, but the one who matches your wounds, your lessons, and your future. Many people watching this have been through emotional exhaustion. You have loved deeply. You have been disappointed repeatedly. You have carried responsibility, trauma, and emotional weight far longer than you should have. You were forced to grow up early, to be strong when you wanted to be held, to understand life when you wanted simplicity. And over time, something inside you hardened, not because you wanted to, but because you had to survive. God saw that. God felt that. And God knew that what your heart needed was not more intensity, not more emotional complexity, but softness, renewal, and innocence of intention. This is where the younger partner comes in. A younger partner is not being aligned with you to dominate you, control you, or distract you. They are being aligned to remind you of parts of yourself you lost while trying to survive. They carry curiosity where you carry caution. They carry hope where you carry memory. They carry emotional openness where you learn to protect yourself. And God uses this contrast to heal both of you in ways neither of you could do alone. For you, the older soul, this connection teaches you how to receive again without fear. It softens the parts of you that learn to expect disappointment. It reminds you that love does not always have to hurt to be real. It allows you to experience joy without overthinking, connection without control, and affection without conditions. The younger partner brings lightness into spaces where you only knew seriousness. They do not see you through the lens of your past mistakes or failures. They see you as you are in the present moment, and that alone can be deeply healing. For them, the younger soul, you represent safety, grounding, and emotional depth. You offer wisdom without superiority, stability without control, and understanding without judgment. You help them feel seen, protected, and guided without taking away their independence. God often aligns younger souls with older ones when the younger soul needs emotional maturity and the older soul needs emotional renewal. It is a divine exchange, not an imbalance. But here is what many people misunderstand. This alignment is not always meant to last forever in the way the world defines forever. Sometimes it is seasonal. Sometimes it is transformational. Sometimes it is meant to awaken both of you, teach you something essential, and then release you stronger than before. Other times, it becomes a partnership that defies expectations and lasts because it is built on respect, growth, and spiritual understanding. The purpose is not always permanence. The purpose is alignment. God aligns you with a younger partner when you are ready to love differently, not desperately, not fearfully, not from wounds, but from awareness. This connection challenges your old beliefs about love, power, and worth. It forces you to let go of control and trust divine timing. It teaches you that love does not always come wrapped in familiarity. Sometimes it comes wrapped in surprise. You may also be experiencing resistance from your environment. Friends may question it. Society may judge it. Your own mind may try to sabotage it. But remember this: God's plans often make people uncomfortable before they make sense. If everyone understood it immediately, it would not require faith. And if it did not challenge you, it would not transform you. Another deep reason God aligns you with a younger partner is balance. You have lived long enough to know what pain looks like. They have lived short enough to still believe in possibility. Together, you meet in the middle where realism and hope coexist. This balance heals cynicism and naivety at the same time. You teach them discernment. They teach you trust. You teach them patience. They teach you presence. There is also a karmic and spiritual layer many people overlook. Some connections are not new. They are continuations. Souls recognize each other beyond logic. You may feel an instant familiarity, a sense of calm, or an unexplainable pull. That is not lust. That is recognition. It is the soul remembering what the mind cannot explain. Age disappears in these moments because the connection exists beyond time. However, this alignment also comes with responsibility. God does not bring this connection to feed ego, insecurity, or control. If either of you tries to use the other to heal wounds without self-awareness, the connection will become painful. This relationship requires emotional honesty, boundaries, and humility. You must resist the urge to parent, rescue, or mold them. They must resist the urge to idolize, depend, or lose themselves. When done consciously, this connection becomes sacred. When done unconsciously, it becomes draining. God aligns you with a younger partner when He wants you to learn that love is not about power or position. It is about presence. It is about meeting someone where they are without trying to fix them. It is about allowing growth without fear of loss. And most importantly, it is about trusting that what is meant for you does not need to be forced, defended, or explained to everyone. If you are feeling this connection right now, take a moment to reflect instead of rushing to label it. Ask yourself what this person awakens in you. Ask yourself what you feel around them that you do not feel elsewhere. Peace, curiosity, softness, or emotional safety are signs of divine alignment. Anxiety, fear, control, or confusion are signs that healing still needs to happen within. God is not asking you to abandon wisdom for desire or logic for emotion. He is asking you to open your heart without closing your discernment. He is asking you to trust that healing does not always come in familiar forms. Sometimes it comes disguised as someone younger, lighter, and unexpected, carrying exactly what your soul has been missing. And finally, understand this deeply. If God aligns you with someone, no opinion can stop it, and if God separates you from someone, no attachment can save it. Your job is not to force outcomes but to stay aligned with truth, integrity, and growth. What is meant to stay will stay naturally. What is meant to teach will teach and then leave peacefully. So if this message resonates with you, know that you are not wrong, broken, or confused. You are simply in a season of alignment. Trust it. Move slowly. Stay honest. Protect both hearts involved. And remember, God's plans always aim to heal you, not harm you, even when they don't look the way you expected. Sometimes, the younger partner is not there to take from you, but to remind you that your heart is still alive, still capable, and still worthy of love that feels gentle instead of heavy. And that realization alone can touch the soul more deeply than words ever could. As this alignment unfolds, you may begin to notice something subtle but powerful happening within you. Your defenses start to soften. The emotional walls you built brick by brick over years of disappointment begin to loosen, not because someone forced them down, but because, for the first time in a long time, you feel safe enough to let them breathe. God does this intentionally. He does not tear your walls down violently. He dissolves them gently through connection, through presence, through a person who does not trigger your survival instincts but your healing instincts. A younger partner often enters your life when God wants you to experience love without constant anticipation of loss. You have lived long enough to expect endings. You have learned to read silence as rejection and distance as abandonment. But this connection invites you to stay in the moment instead of rehearsing the pain of tomorrow. It challenges the habit of emotional self-protection you developed when love became unpredictable. And while this may feel uncomfortable at first, discomfort is often the doorway to growth. You might also notice that this younger partner mirrors parts of you that you once were but had to bury. Your laughter becomes easier. Your curiosity returns. You begin to dream without immediately listing all the reasons why those dreams might fail. This is not regression. This is restoration. God is not taking you backward. He is returning you to a version of yourself that existed before the world taught you to be afraid of hope. There is a reason this connection feels different from past relationships. It lacks heaviness. It lacks constant emotional negotiation. It does not feel like work in the way you are used to. And because of that, your mind may try to sabotage it. You may tell yourself it is too good to be true, too simple, too easy. But love was never meant to feel like suffering. Love was meant to feel like alignment. At the same time, God is also working on the younger partner through you. They may not say it out loud, but your presence grounds them. Your emotional steadiness offers them something rare in a world full of chaos. You show them what emotional safety looks like without manipulation, what consistency feels like without control. You teach them that love does not need drama to be meaningful. And through you, they learn patience, emotional responsibility, and depth. However, this divine alignment will test both of you. It will test your ego, your insecurities, and your old wounds. You may feel fear of being judged, fear of being left later, fear of investing in something that might not last. They may feel fear of not being enough, fear of disappointing you, fear of growing faster than they expected. These fears are not signs that the connection is wrong. They are signs that the connection is real and touching unresolved places within both of you. God allows these fears to surface not to break the connection, but to purify it. Anything built on denial eventually collapses. Anything built on awareness becomes unshakable. This is why honesty is crucial in this season. Speak gently. Listen deeply. Do not assume. Do not project past wounds onto present moments. Remember, this person is not your past, and you are not theirs. Another reason God aligns you with a younger partner is to teach surrender. You cannot control how this connection unfolds. You cannot rush it into certainty or force it into a predefined outcome. God asks you to walk this path with trust rather than fear, to love without clinging, to stay present without attachment to how it must end or continue. This is a higher form of love, one that exists without ownership. There may be moments when you feel the weight of responsibility, when you wonder if you are leading them or holding them back. Understand this: divine connections do not trap, they expand. If this relationship is aligned with God's will, both of you will grow individually as well as together. Your worlds will not shrink, they will widen. And if at any point the connection begins to limit growth instead of supporting it, God will gently redirect both of you. Pay attention to peace. Peace is God's language. Not excitement, not intensity, not obsession, peace. If this connection brings calm even in uncertainty, clarity even in emotion, and grounding even in vulnerability, it is aligned. Chaos disguised as passion is not divine. Silence filled with safety is. You may also be learning a powerful lesson about timing. Love is not about finding the perfect person. It is about meeting someone at the perfect time in your evolution. The person who would have hurt you years ago may heal you now. The connection that would have failed in the past may flourish in the present because you are no longer the same person. God waits until you are ready before He aligns you. Do not rush to define this connection with labels. Labels satisfy the mind, but alignment satisfies the soul. Let the connection reveal itself through actions, consistency, and emotional truth. What is real does not need urgency to survive. What is divine does not fear patience. If this person is meant to stay, they will choose you consciously, not impulsively. If they are meant to teach, they will leave you wiser, not broken. Either way, you will not lose. God never brings a connection into your life without leaving you better than He found you. So breathe, trust, stay grounded, stay honest, and remember this: love aligned by God does not confuse you, it clarifies you. It does not drain you, it nourishes you. It does not make you smaller, it expands your capacity to feel, to trust, and to live fully again. If this message speaks to your heart, it is because you are in a season of deep realignment. And what comes next in your life will not look like your past, because you are no longer the person you used to be. As you move deeper into this divine alignment, it is crucial to understand the spiritual layer of why God has orchestrated this connection. Many people see age, appearances, or worldly expectations and immediately judge what they do not fully understand. But the truth is, God is aligning you with this younger partner because He sees what the eyes cannot, because He knows the wounds that have remained hidden, the lessons that have been delayed, and the growth that is waiting to happen. This is not random. This is sacred orchestration, designed to awaken both of you individually and together. When you meet someone younger in the divine scheme, it is often because God wants to give you a mirror. A mirror that reflects not just who you are, but who you have been, who you have feared becoming, and who you can still become. Every glance, every conversation, every silence between you carries a lesson. You may notice that your patience is tested, your trust is challenged, and your heart is asked to open in ways it has not in years. This is intentional. God is showing you that love is not about control, it is about alignment. At the same time, your younger partner is learning. They are being guided by someone whose life experience carries wisdom without judgment. They see your strength and learn that love can be steady, gentle, and kind, not chaotic or dependent on intensity. They see the depth in your gaze and realize that true connection is not found in superficial thrill, but in shared understanding, in empathy, and in the silent acknowledgement that two souls are walking together on a path only they can understand. This connection also teaches you the beauty of surrender. Many of us spend a lifetime trying to control love, outcomes, and relationships. We plan, we predict, we manipulate, and in doing so, we often miss what is genuinely meant for us. God aligns you with someone younger to teach you that timing, patience, and trust are far more powerful than control. When you surrender to the flow of divine alignment, you experience love in its purest form, effortless, transformative, and deeply nourishing. You may also notice that this connection awakens a new perspective on life itself. Age is no longer a boundary. Experience is no longer a limitation. What matters now is authenticity, presence, and emotional availability. You begin to appreciate that your younger partner brings a fresh lens, a different rhythm, and a new heartbeat to your life. And you, in turn, offer stability, guidance, and a depth of understanding that encourages them to flourish. Together, you create a synergy that cannot be replicated because it is crafted by God, designed specifically for this season of your lives. It is natural to feel fear, doubt, or uncertainty. These emotions do not indicate that the connection is wrong. They are part of the purification process. God allows these emotions to surface to test your commitment to truth, to emotional integrity, and to spiritual alignment. If you react with ego, insecurity, or fear, the lessons will be more intense. If you respond with awareness, patience, and presence, the connection will deepen and guide you both toward growth that is profound and lasting. Remember, divine alignment is about growth, not attachment. You are not being asked to cling, possess, or define what has not yet fully revealed itself. You are being asked to walk with awareness, to nurture, to respect boundaries, and to allow love to flow naturally. The younger partner is a catalyst, not a fix, not a project, and not a replacement. They are a mirror, a teacher, and a companion who helps you rediscover the parts of yourself that were lost in the chaos of the past. In this alignment, God is also teaching you about trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the connection, and trust in divine timing. You begin to notice that when you let go of fear, clarity emerges. When you release control, peace enters. When you accept what is, transformation becomes possible. Love aligned by God does not demand sacrifice in the sense of pain. It requires courage, honesty, and the willingness to be vulnerable without losing your sense of self. Sometimes, the younger partner may challenge you in unexpected ways. They may remind you of impatience, unhealed wounds, or assumptions you carry from previous relationships. This is not conflict for conflict's sake. It is divine teaching, asking you to confront what you thought you had already healed. Every conversation, disagreement, or difference is an opportunity to grow together and individually. And when handled consciously,